barn is a sanctuary in an unsettled world. A sheltered place where life's true priorities are clear. When you step back, it's not just about horses. It's about love, life, and learning. So we come together today and the saying goodbye is of both your beloved animals and of a beloved community, a sanctuary, a safe place to gather. It is saying goodbye of so many dreams taken. It is acknowledging the trauma unearthed. So we gather today before the ruins of your sanctuary, your happy place, your place of business. We gather today to mourn the loss of beautiful horses and beloved barn cats. The essential joy of being with horses is that it brings us in contact with the rare elements of grace, beauty, spirit, and freedom. So today, we grieve the loss of these rare elements with the loss of Ray-Ban, Raz, Dinka, Rio, Yogi, Sawyer, Rupert, and Nacho Libre. Sarah, there is a quote that says, "A true horsewoman does not look at the horse with their eyes. They look at their horse with their heart." I want to acknowledge that you looked at every single horse with your whole heart. You gave them and your clients in your barn your whole self. So I invite you, and I know you know this, to be gentle with yourself as you mourn, grieve, and rebuild. It will take time. So we gather to bring all consolation, all of our tears and our heavy heart. Join me now in prayer. In light of all that was so suddenly lost, in light of all we had gathered but could not keep, comfort us, O God. You know those here, their nerves are frayed. Their sense of place and permanence is shaken. So be for them a foundation. They were shaped by this place and by the living of their lives in it, by conversations and works and rides and lessons, by meals prepared and shared, by love incarnated in 1,000 small actions that became as permanent a part of this structure as any nail or wire or plank of wood. Your barn and your equine partners were to you like a handprint of perfection, sheer nirvana, bliss. It was your safe haven, this beloved barn and these beloved partners. And now you're displaced and faced with the great task to rebuild and restore what has been lost. God, we dream of a day where all is made right, where this barn sanctuary and these partnerships with these beloved animals are restored. But those are all tasks for tomorrow. We don't even know yet today the full measure of what has been lost. Today is for mourning. So let us grieve together as those who know the pain of loss and yet hold hope of restoration. Join me in a moment of silence to honor this grief. As each person, O God, who has been affected by this tragedy, wakes each new morning faced with the reality of the tragedy, none of which would they have chosen. But this is now their path, so help them to walk in faith, and let them to continue to walk it as bravely as they can, with courage, knowing that they are so dearly loved and that you always go with them. Amen. As we gather to bid your final farewell to your cherished companion, we approach this moment with reverence and gratitude. Each beloved partner has been a loyal friend, a symbol of grace, and a steadfast presence in your lives. So we honor their memory in this sacred act of remembrance, which is a reflection of the majesty and strength that each horse embodied. I'd like to share with you a tribute that Sarah wrote for each horse and then to the barn. We begin by honoring Ray-Ban. To Ray-Ban, I am honored to have been in your life the last 16 years. I always knew it would be tough to say goodbye to you, especially since at 23 you were the strongest you've ever been. I hope you're galloping around without a care in the world. I love you. To Raz, you are gone from this earth much too soon. I was so excited to see the horse I knew you were as we moved into the real divisions this year. You were our next superstar, and I was so proud of how far you had come. I love you. To Dinga, you were a challenge that I loved. You gotta have those in your life. It was work and effort to earn your trust and help you learn who you truly were. I am honored to have been able to bring out the best in you. I love you. To Rio, I didn't get to know you as well as I had wanted. I saw so much potential for our future together and couldn't wait to help you shine. I love you. To Yogi, I was so proud of you. You always tried your best. I'll miss your goofy personality and watching as you learned. Run free, run hard. I love you. And to Sarah's beloved Sawyer, you were my most proud accomplishment with a horse ever. To have been able to have you as a green horse and move you up to the Derby level was a dream I had never been able to complete until you. To be able to have felt the horse you became after the silly green years was an honor. I will never, ever forget all that we accomplished together. We were an amazing team. I loved how well I knew you. I loved knowing where your footfall was. And that feeling when we both knew we nailed it. Top 12 placings in every single Derby this year. Champion ribbons for the performance hunters. You were the real deal. And I am honored I had the time I did with you. Toss around as you gallop about, buddy. I will love you always. I could not be more proud of you. And to the two beloved loved barn cats. To Rupert, the sweetest little orange cat. You brought joy to so many people. I hope you're catching all the birds you can up there. Thank you for choosing me. I love you. And to Nacho Libre, Fatty McButterpants, Pizza the Hut, Butterball. I am grateful for 8 years with you. I'll always remember how you would meow at me every day when I got to the barn. I hope Hillary leaves the sink dripping for you so you can lap up water in your favorite fashion. I loved you more than I told you. And then to the barn. This farm was special. This farm was Hillary's dream. This farm helped make my dreams come true. This is a long road ahead, and I won't be taking it quickly, but I'll always have wonderful memories of a place that took my business to the best level. I was honored to have lived Hillary's dream for her. As I play this song, I would invite you to each take a rose per horse and lay them at their pictures. Take your time, say goodbye. Anything that's left unsaid, speak with each one as you make your way down the aisle.